This morning, we find ourselves in the rural community here in the Lake District, England, of Braithwaite. Now, Braithwaite is a community that I actually haven't visited before, even though I've been in this area several times. I've usually stayed a few miles away from here in Keswick, in the Lake District. Beautiful little community. So we're here for the next 6 days. Now, something just to point out. On yesterday's hike, I lost, if you saw that video, the ball head off my tripod. Well, take a look, see? We have a ball head, which I actually borrowed from a gentleman staying at the same location as me in accommodations this morning, who said he wouldn't be needing it today. So he lent me the ball head off his tripod. Amazing. But yeah, this is where we are. We're at the start of our particular hike today. Now, we're climbing the Grisedale Pike. It's a ridge mountain, if you will, or pike or fell. Very similar to what we did yesterday. It's slightly higher, I believe, but it promises to be an absolutely amazing hike. Of part of that hike, once we've reached the summit and we've started then on the descent as we make the round back towards Braithwaite, we pass an abandoned mine. Now, apparently they do have certain tours here, but it's called the Force Crag mine. I'm really stoked and excited about taking a look at that today. Because that's something that to me is history, which I just love. The hike itself, it promises to be a steep hike, especially at the beginning. But apart from that, you know what, it should be pretty straightforward. The weather, well, it's the Lake District. It's just finished a downpour of rain. The skies are grey, there's a little bit of light popping out here and there, and there's a little pop of blue sky here and there. Winds, it promises to be another windy day, but I do have the drone in the backpack. Without any further ado, let's go out there. Let's see what images we can capture today. We're downsizing a little bit on the pack. I have one lens with me today, the 24 to 70mm. Is that a good choice? I'll let you know in about 6 or 7 hours when we finish this hike. Let's get going. Just 20 minutes into the hike. Very steep hike to begin with. But this, just 20 minutes in, is what we're rewarded to. An absolutely beautiful view, and to the north of me, I guess it's Bassenthwaite Lake. What you can see is, I believe, the bottom part of Skiddaw, although I could be a little bit in error there. Looking back over the village way in the distance of, I believe it's Braithwaite, and back down the trail that we're hiking along. Absolutely stunning so far this morning. One moment we're in pouring rain, the next minute we're in warm, bright sunshine, and pretty much everything in between. Gary here with Gary Clayton Photography. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So yeah, let's continue this hike and let us see what we are indeed going to encounter today. What adventure lies ahead? What images are we going to capture today? Is today the day we capture the image of all images? Is today the day I capture an image that takes me that much further along my journey as a photographer? Who knows? Doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter at all. The adventure is here and now. And as always, there's nowhere else I'd rather be. Man, that's the village we started from, I think. So now, at about 45-50 minutes into the hike, pretty much straight up below us we see the communities of Braithwaite. In the midground is Portinscale, and in the background Keswick. Wow. Just take a look across here at the scene. Absolutely amazing. What a beautiful location to be in. And there in the distance, Derwent Water. Yeah. Wanted to take a moment just to take a look at that because it's absolutely stunning, and like I often say, have no idea when I'll be back this way again. So I want to enjoy every moment. Well, the trail continues and we've done well. We're about, I'm going to say, an hour and 15 minutes into the hike now. We've reached a plateau, but it's not the summit. Winds again very strong. I'm sure you can hear that in the microphone. You can see we have quite a ways to go to the Grisedale Peak. Obviously snow up there in the mountains, and that's where we're going. Wow, amazing. A little over 2 hours now into the hike. An extremely hard, treacherous section running up the pike here. I took a break, drink a little of my coffee, and take a moment just to look around at this absolutely stunningly beautiful scenery here in the mountains. It's a beautiful day. The wind is strong. Right now I'm in a little reprieve, so I thought this would be a good time to kind of record some images or some data, but the winds have been horrendous. Anyhow, let's carry on. Well, right now we've reached the peak of the Grisedale Pike. Clearing behind me moments ago, heavy rain, crazy winds, zero visibility in the cloud. No opportunity right now of any photographic compositions from here, simply due to the cloud. We're going to head back down now. We're going to head down though the way we came up. We're not going around that way to the mine. We're going to go back the way we came. We can go to the mine from the parking lot again, but any photographic opportunities I had were behind me and at the lower levels. If I drop down this way, I'm going to drop down into the valley. Those elevated opportunities will be gone. So I'm returning the way I came for that reason. Hopefully the light's going to work for us. Hopefully the cloud, the rain is going to break enough so there continues to be photographic opportunities at the lower levels. So yeah, wow. I don't know if I've said this yet, but Gary here with Gary Klein Photography. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I did, on my way up, grab a couple of handheld shots. Nothing to write home about, but I'm going to pop one of those up right now, just for the sake of doing so, something to look at. Now one thing, whilst we're up here, one thing I've decided to do was set up my Fujifilm 130, I believe it's an XP 130, the one that I use for my time-lapse, sorry, my blank mind, for my time-lapse. And I thought, you know what, I've got some coffee, I've got a snack, I'm going to have a little break up here, maybe eat an orange, drink some coffee, and let just a few minutes, 15 minutes, say, of time-lapse take place. Something for us to look at. Why not? We're here, we might as well. Okay guys, so coming back down from the summit of this mountain range, heading back down to the village of Braithwaite where we started. The light is changing, and as we know it does, it changes consistently. But right now, what I'm looking at is an absolutely beautiful view over Derwent Water itself. Now, to the left of me, we have the towns of Keswick, Portinscale, and Braithwaite below us. We have a little bit of snow-capped mountain in the distance. Hey, we're set up on the tripod. Right now I'm using my Canon 5D Mark II. I'm using my 24 to 70mm lens. I have an ISO of 100. f11, a focal length of 50mm. It's giving me 1/250th of a second. Let's take that shot. There it is in the bag. No timer this time. We're on the tripod and I just don't need a timer at the moment. But you know what we're going to do? As we usually do, we're going to go to one stop over and we're going to capture that image. And again, we're going to go to one stop under. We'll capture a third image in that range, which gives us the possibility of an HDR image if we want. If not, don't forget, it gives us those 3 areas of detail that we can work with. By the way, on the trail, we met a fellow photographer and hiker. Hi, Andy.
Hi.
Where are you from, Andy?
Taunton in the UK.
Where?
Taunton.
Taunton. Have we ever heard of Taunton before? Well, we have now. Hi, Andy. Thanks for joining us today. We're going to hike back down this mountain, and then we're going to go around to the I can't remember the name of the mine, but I'll find out and I will tell you about it. I know what it is. Force Crag, I think it was. Something off Force Crag mine. I think that's where we're going to end up next once we get down from here. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. So, take a look behind me. We have arrived at the mine. Absolutely amazing. Interesting, old, so much history here. And you'll know, if you've watched some of my other videos, I really do love history, especially in buildings, the stories they tell. But this one, being a working building, being a mine, absolutely amazing. Back in the day, it was a mineral mine. And at some point, it was taken over by the National Trust. Not sure what happened after that. Winds very strong. Maybe just get a little bit of shelter here. So yeah, so at some point apparently it was taken over by the National Trust. I have no idea what's happened after that, what the status is, although there is work going on here. If I turn the camera around, you'll see right there, there's a working kind of green building, and also in the distance there's a windsock that makes me think helicopter, and I also saw a couple of heavy equipment machines here. Oh, I can see one in the distance, just see the bucket of it spinning around. So there is work going on here. I don't know what the work is, I don't know what they're doing, but it is truly amazing. And I'm so glad we're here. Look behind. The waterfalls, the mountains, the trails. Now that is the way we would have come down if we'd have continued in the direction we were going. But we elected to come back down from the mountain the same way we'd gone up and approach the mine from the other path, which is exactly what we did. Amazing. Strong winds, but absolutely amazing. Again, so much history here. Whew. Okay, I'm going to walk around here. It's not a tripod kind of situation. 5D Mark II, 24 to 70mm lens. manual exposure. I'm gonna grab half a dozen handheld shots, and I'll probably put one of those up right now. Now right around here, it looks like this, back in the day, was apparently the original entrance into the mineral mine. Wow. You can't really read the sign that's on there, but it basically says danger, keep out. I'm pretty sure, yep, that's exactly what you'd do. Look at that. Amazing. What a great day this has turned out to be. I'm seeing things that I've probably, well, I know I've never seen before and probably won't see again, so that's got to be good. Wow. Well, we're almost back where we started from, maybe a kilometer down the trail. Right now it's about 4 p.m. in the afternoon. We started out at 8:30 this morning. So a typical long hiking photography day in the world of this landscape photographer anyhow. Has it been successful? Yes. It's been so successful insofar as we got out of bed, we had a good breakfast, we hiked mountains and trails in the Lake District. Of course that's good. That's a great day. We didn't get any award-winning images today, but we did pick up a couple of nice images today. The mine was very interesting. I didn't even know that mine was there, so this is something new that I found. Exploration is great. So hey, that's it. We're gonna kick back, as always, as soon as I can. I'm gonna grab myself a cup of coffee. I am starving. So let's do that. Let's kick back, let's have a coffee, let's look at a few images from today. Thank you for watching my channel. Please give me a like, a share, leave a comment, do subscribe. We'll see you next time, which will be probably tomorrow. Bye bye.